Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Mike Aloia. Welcome to Mr. Entertainer, baby. We've had a heck of a year this 2017, and we've had a lot of great guests and great talent. Met a lot of great people, just like James from Hands and Feet Foundation here on the west side of Jacksonville. And we met Richard Norton and Jim Wilson and all kinds of wonderful people. Tammy Arnold has come to the network up in Atlanta. We've got a lot of wonderful, wonderful people that God is bringing to our network. And also Frankie Holbrook with Shine His Light Ministries. I just got back from Atlanta, out there ministering with her on the streets near a place called the Bluffs, which is a rough part of Atlanta. And it's a very humbling experience doing these things. And I thank God that He uses me as a vessel to be able to help those that are lost, man, and that need help and guidance. And that's what a little bit of my show is going to be about, because we're in the holiday season, and there's a lot of people out there that need help, man. There's a lot of people out there that are homeless and lost and just need a little love and compassion. So this holiday season, that's what we're going to focus on as we close out our first season of Mr. Entertainer. And I've got my first guest that I'm going to bring on. His name is Zach. He's a wonderful guy from right here in Jacksonville, Florida, on the west side. And I'm going to introduce you to Zach. I think you'll be very inspired by his story. We'll be right back after these messages from our wonderful sponsors from Trinity Credit and RMS Merchant Solution.
Are you ready to increase your credit score? We get results. Restore your credit score. Lower your interest. Here at Trinity Credit Counsel and Financial Services, you can repair your credit score today. We specialize in identity theft, medical bills, student loans, public records, tax liens, collectors accounts, repossessions, evictions, foreclosure judgments, bankruptcy, and much more. Instagram at Tammy Credit Specialists. You don't have to live with bad credit. We get results. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Establish and maintain good credit. Go to www.elitecredit101.com or text your credit to 678-857-8864. That's right. Just check out Tammy Dennis-Arnold. Get your credit repaired. Tell them American Hearts Radio sent you. Also, watch Tammy's web television series, Seeds of Financial Abundance. Only on American Hearts Radio Web TV.
Hi, Rich Norton here with Retriever Merchant Solutions. Retriever Merchant Solutions is an independent sales office for Vantiv credit card processing. If you're a small business and you're tired of paying high credit card processing fees with a lot of garbage fees and you're getting terrible service, time to call us. We're a direct processor. We're going to give you better rates, better service, and you'll be happy you're with us. Call 904-434-4635. Just ask for Rich Norton. I'll be blessed and happy to help you.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is my good friend Zach. Just met recently. And Zach, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how long you've been here on the west side.
Well, my name's Zach. I'm originally from Cincinnati. Been over here on the west side going on a few months now. I'm 27. Started using drugs. I went straight into using heroin, shooting it when I was 19. And,
so 19?
Yeah.
So you're 27 now, so you've actually been shooting heroin how long?
Oh, let's see, going on 10 years.
So about 8
years.
8 years?
About 8.5 years, yeah.
And you're homeless, correct?
Absolutely, living in a tent.
Living in a tent in the woods right now?
Yes, sir.
And you've been clean 30 days or so now, right?
Yeah, about 42 days or something like that.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And that's heavy, because I tell you what, it's 8.5 years of your life shooting heroin and getting high, and you know, I'm sure that whole experience of you as a drug user has taken you into some pretty dark areas in your life. if you'd like to share some of that, let some of the people out there that's watching that may be drug users, that make them feel like they're not alone.
Oh yeah, very much so. I mean, like you said, it's been 8.5 years I've been using it.
Talk to them. You're fixing to have 1 million fans.
No, it's been, it's been a wild ride. I've been homeless. I've been homeless in the city, and I've watched people OD right there in my hands. I've turned my back on people that's OD'd, and I've watched other people go in their pockets and take the rest of their dope. I've had it happen to me. People leave me for dead. I've been in alleys, back alleyways, sleeping with cardboard boxes, literally, littered with needles and cans from everybody using. And I've watched people get killed in front of me. People that's owed dope boy money.
Now, you look pretty good, I must say. I mean, I wouldn't, if I were to look at you on the street, I wouldn't think that you were homeless. But there was a time where you said you had rags on and hadn't slept for days and had no shower, and you said that other people, when you got to that point of not caring about yourself, that people would treat you very badly or differently. Is that the truth?
Absolutely. I mean, I look presentable now, as I like to say. It has a lot to do with being sober. When I'm out there and I'm getting high, I don't worry about my presentation, and that was the thing that fell in place. There's days when I'd be really sick, and I resort to ask for money.
You talk about dope sick.
Very dope sick. Very dope sick.
People don't know what dope sick is. If you're a heroin addict and you ain't got your heroin, you get very sick
Violently
to where
sick.
you need that to not feel that way anymore.
And it lasts for a good 2-week period, so it's not fun. It's a hard thing to overcome when you're sick like that off of heroin. And I look crappy, man. Dirty clothes on for days on end. I've been up for days on end. Getting high on either versus crack or meth. My main thing was heroin, so I always needed that the next day.
Why did you get to shooting heroin? How did that all happen? I mean,
my older brother sold heroin, and he did heroin, and I think it brings us deep into addiction. I think he looked at me as if a prophet at the time. I was doing real good. I was working at 19. I had a nice apartment, nice car, nice job. And, he knew if I got high, there was always going to be that check there on Friday. I feel like, maybe not, but that's...
So your brother turned you on?
My brother turned me on. I went, it went straight. I didn't go from snorting it. I didn't start with pills and went straight to heroin. And,
wow.
And I see my brother doing it. Not that it's his fault. No one ever put a gun in my head, but something I wanted to try.
Was there.
Yeah, I was just scared. I was always afraid of it until I seen, somebody I knew close doing it. It's like, well, this can't be that bad, And
wow.
Little did I know, it was going to ruin.
It got a hold of you.
It was going to ruin my life. So,
and has it ruined your life so far?
Absolutely, it's brought me down to the pits of hell. I mean, it's brought me down. I became a person I never thought I would become, and it's only through the grace of God right now that I'm sober and clean. And I'm not a slave. The drug literally makes you a slave. For me, it does. It's all I do. It's all the whole day, my 24-hour period is getting high. And when it gets dark, I figure out how much money I need to get high the next morning.
You start chasing it.
Yeah, you're chasing it. It's a constant chase.
And that's what we talked about earlier today. Is you finally reached the point in your life you feel that you don't want to chase that drug anymore. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It's no fun. I found a better way to chase something else. Chasing God has been way more rewarding for me than it has chasing drugs.
Amen to that, brother.
I mean, and that's the truth. If you would have asked me that, a year back, I would have said you sound crazy. If I would have heard someone say it, I would say they sound crazy. But until you stop chasing it and you can give something else a shot, whether it may be God, which I feel like God is the only answer. But some people, their views are different.
You also told me earlier before the show, you and I actually had a great conversation. We have a lot in common. I'm here to tell you, man, it gets better. And, you know, there's a lot of what you told me earlier about shame and guilt that brings you down, where you just don't want to feel nothing no more. And that's where the high comes in, to where it makes you where you don't have no feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, is that pretty much the way it is?
Yeah, I mean, I get to a point, you know, I got to a point to where, you know, I was so filled with shame. I mean, definitely guilt from all my actions that I did, you know, every action that I had for using drugs and getting them, you know, and the people, my family that I crossed or didn't go to a family event because I wanted to get high instead of going there and lying to them. So, you know, I felt all that shame and guilt. And then on top of being on the streets and being homeless and the way people look at you when you're homeless, you know, when you get high, it's, you know, it's all better again, you know, until the next day.
Makes all your cares go away.
Absolutely.
That quick fix.
You know, that quick little fix there. And, you know, it's not the answer, but at the time it seems like the answer because it's all you got, you know. That's what you think, that's all you have anyways.
This holiday season is Christmas, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that are really down on their luck, and the holidays make it more difficult, especially when you're not with the people that you love and care about and want to be with the people that you love and care about, because you're a drug addict, they don't want anything to do with you. No. And knowing that hurts even more. And, you know, you had said something to me the other little while ago that at least for today, you haven't gotten high. You keep focusing on what you know is right, because you know in your heart that as long as I get sober and stay sober, all that good stuff will come back to me and you can have those relationships with your family again. Yeah. You know, and I know that because I'm a living testimony to that. So there's a lot of great rewards in recovery, man. And I'll tell you, what would be a message that you would say to those out there that are seeing homeless people in the streets right now at Christmas time? What would be your message of that you could share, where you think people should treat each other at this, and not just at Christmas? It should be every time of the year.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, it goes back to the old saying, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. You know, there's people out there, you know, they're struggling, and yeah, you know, you see them and they ask for money, and you can tell that, you know, there may be an addiction or whatever, but they, you know, deep down inside, they're really a different person. That's not who they are. You know, everybody has a heart. Everybody's lonely, especially when people with addiction. They're at their lowest when they're lonely. You know, so if you don't want to hand them money or anything like that, that's understandable. But at least tell them God bless you and be nice to them when you see them. You know, kindness goes a long way. You know, that's the main thing, kindness.
I'll tell you, Zach, I'm so glad I met you, man, because you really seem like a real stand-up person. You know, you got a real good head on your shoulders. You're intelligent. You've got, you know, you're young. You got, you know, what my dad used to tell me is, son, you got the world by the balls. You better grab a hold and let's rock and roll, you know. Yeah. But, absolutely. You know, we'll leave with that note. It's been a heck of a year, and this is a great way to close out a year with a friend in Christ, a man that's looking to get his life straight and following the light of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Here at this Christmas season. God bless you, brother.
God bless you too,
brother. Love you, man.
Love you too, brother.
On that note, we'll be right back. Say goodbye, Zach.
Good evening.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey everybody, Johnny Van Zandt here from Skinner. Hey, I want you to donate to the Hands and Feet, Westside's the best side. There you go. It's where I was born at. Anyway, hey, listen, they're feeding homeless vets, homeless people, helping people recover. They're a good organization. Don't forget, donate to the Hands and Feet, Westside. God bless.
Rock and roll, bro. Please donate to the Hands and Feet Foundation, Westside, today. This ministry is a 501c3 non-for-profit organization. They feed people everyday hot meals. They give away clothes and food, and they also offer a sanctuary and prayer. Donate to the Hands and Feet Foundation on the West Side, Jacksonville, Florida, right there on 103rd Street. God bless you. Tell them American Hearts Radio sent you. We're on a mission from God.
Please visit Hands and Feet Westside, www.facebook.com/handsandfeet.org, or give them a call at 904-465-5083. 904-465-5083.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm so glad you guys tuned in, and thank you for supporting American Hearts Radio Entertainment Corporation. We got a lot of big things fixing to hit you in 2018. And I want to say thank you to all the great artists and people that came on board during our Mr. Entertainer shows in 2017, like my great friend Brian T. Shirley and Monica Dedmon. We also had the Jason Evans Band. Rich Norton and his wife Leigh did a great tune. And, you know, we've just had a really awesome year. And I just pray that everybody has a wonderful Christmas. We're going to show you some highlights here from 2017, Mr. Entertainer. We're going to close it out. And God bless you and your family, and we'll see you in 2018. Come up with that.
There's the postcard, folks.
Here, get it right here. I'll get it closer, see? Right there. There, we got it. Bingleton socks.
Right, artwork by Susan Fedor. This is a part of something that I wrote about a while back, and I wrote this article called Keep Everything You Write. And this is a direct result of that, folks. Of course, some people are going, don't do that anymore. But no, seriously, what happened was years ago, even before I started doing stand-up, I was writing all these weird little sketches. You know, sketch
Tell
comedy.
them, not me.
Well, you need to know.
Well, my ear's right here. I can hear you.
I was writing all these little weird sketch comedy bits, and they were all under the banner of Bingleton Socks. And I didn't throw them out. I kept them in a folder.
So you actually had a whole scrap of old stuff, and you titled it Bingleton Socks?
No, there were definitely Bingleton Socks episodes that I was writing.
Oh, but where did you come up with that whole idea of the Bingleton Socks? Where did that come from?
I don't know what I was doing back then. Whether you rolled it or drank it, I don't know. But anyway, no, it's just my crazy brain. You know what? How I would write these? I would write the ending first. Like the first one, the ending of it says Bingleton. The only thing foreign about us is the people that work in our factories.
This song is called Grace in a Prison Place. And this song is for you, Donnie Van Zant. I was alone, barely 17. There I was, stood in misery. I was alone and in a prison cell. When my soul was bound for hell. Yes, my soul was bound for hell. As I sit in my prison so cold, I often wondered, is there hope for my soul? But in that moment of gloom and despair, somehow I knew somebody cared. His name is Jesus, and in a prison place, I was saved by God's amazing grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the
in those fields, and you don't get but one glass of milk with your meal. The crops all around you keep dust in your eyes. Yeah, but the country boy will survive, and that's why I'll be country until I die. I lean on my brothers, stand by my friends. I put my money where my mouth is, do right by my kids. Take a little more time, then we make love each night. Yeah, you know a country boy will survive, and that's why I'll be country until I die.
Oh, your love I miss loving. Oh, your kiss I miss kissing, babe. Oh, your love I miss loving. Oh, your kiss I miss kissing, babe. Until I met you, baby, I didn't know what I was missing. Oh, your love and my mind. Oh, your love all the time, babe. Oh, your love and pretty, baby. Oh, your love and was mine. Till you left me, baby. Oh, your love all the time.
Give life to our love. You bring light to the darkness. You give hope. You restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. You give life, you are love. Bring light to the darkness. You give hope. You restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. Pour out our praise, it's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. Pour out our praise, it's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out